Even being alone, it's better than sitting next to a lover and feeling lonely.
Have you ever wondered how different your life would be if you accepted a different job or you walked down another street one evening? Jesse and Celine made a promise to each other at the end of Before Sunrise to meet at the same train station in exactly 6 months. They had experienced the most magical date together that momentarily swept them away from their painful and mundane lives. 6 months later, and the two had every intention of fulfilling their promise and showing up. But because of the recent death of her grandmother, Celine was unable to. Jesse was thus left alone on the platform. Because they'd never exchanged contact information, they never spoke again. Not until 9 years later. Jesse does a tour that stops in Paris for the book he wrote about his time with Celine, and Celine comes by to see him. And just like the day they met years earlier, Jesse spends his last hours with Celine before he must fly out of the country. The two share that they're both in relationships but are dissatisfied with their lives. The film then naturally becomes an exploration of the light we lose as we grow up. Celine's experiences with love haven't been horribly hurtful, but they've lacked the desired passion. She looks back at the younger version of herself with a sad yearnfulness.
No, but thinking of how hopeful I was that summer and fall, and since then it's been kind of, I don't know. Memory's a wonderful thing if you don't have to deal with the past.
Celine used to love the idea of love and find romance hidden within life, but now she's jaded. She's numb and hopeless. Her exes moved on to get married to other women, leaving her wondering why she couldn't find the right partner after all these years. Jesse's book about their encounter was a hard confrontation of what Celine wished could have happened.
It reminded me how genuinely romantic I was, how I had so much hope in things, and now it's like, I don't believe in anything that relates to love. I don't feel things for people anymore.
After the night Celine and Jesse met, Celine never felt that same type of passion again. She now makes very little effort in her relationships from the very start because she knows the chemistry and energy won't compare to her feelings for Jesse. Celine believes that the romantic hopefulness within her died 9 years ago, and she hates that every relationship she's had since has been a disappointment. She detests the pressure of needing to find the love of her life because she can't find someone she truly feels is right for her. Like many who have experienced the pain of heartbreak or the equally difficult feeling of being empty and detached, Celine wants to be fully content by herself, and she tries to be, but even her numbness brings her discontentment. Jesse shares that he's also unhappy with life, particularly his marriage, which he feels obligated to stay in for his son. He confesses that he's had dreams of being with Celine, of her lying pregnant in bed next to him. And just like Celine, he may have put to rest the idea of romantic love when Celine didn't show up at the platform to meet him. At the end of the film, Celine plays a song that she wrote about her encounter with Jesse on the guitar. The lyrics are very telling of her headspace.
I know what you meant for me that day. I just want another try. I just want another night.
Whether it's through books or songs, through words or glances, Jesse and Celine can't help but express how they dream things turned out differently for them. But who's to say that even if they had both shown up on that platform 9 years ago, their relationship would have worked out? People romanticize what they don't have because it's human nature to always want more. Jesse ponders upon this very idea. He suggests that if we liberated ourselves from desire, we'd realize we already have everything we need. But really, he's just reciting ideologies that he wishes he could adopt. Because if he truly had that mentality himself, he wouldn't be so unfulfilled with his own life, constantly dreaming of being with Celine. Celine is unafraid to disagree with Jesse. She explains how having desires makes her feel alive, which really sums up everything Before Sunset is about. It's about how desire innately lives within us and fills us with emotion. Emotions which may be good or bad, but are at least something instead of nothingness. And if there's anything to be said, there's always beauty in being able to feel.